it's tough, isn't it?
It is really, really tough. And you know, there is that element of, you know, people go, oh, just get up, get out there and all of that. But I think especially when you've been in a long marriage and it's not necessarily, it's a shock to you that all of a sudden it's over and it isn't what you had planned for the future. And I know when my marriage to Shane split up, the thing for me was that whole thing of, oh God, I don't know what to do now, because I'd so had our future mapped out of how it was going to be, and then all of a sudden here I was single again, thinking, and you've got kids, so you think, is anyone going to want me anyway, or take on 2 kids? And luckily I trapped Ray along the way, but but no, it is that real fear, and also that thing of, oh, I really don't want to go back out and go to clubs or wine bars or
shave my legs.
To be honest, I never went that far. I didn't think about that.
I shave my legs anyway.
Yeah.
I don't, just
Well,
for
you're
me.
hopeful.
No, I just, it's a whole different topic, but I prefer them that way.
I think the whole idea of going on a date is really, really, really frightening. And when I got divorced the second time, and it was my fault, my husband and I were still on pretty good terms. After the divorce was final, or whatever it's called, I rang him up. He was living in a hotel then, because he said room service didn't answer back. I rang him up and I went, what am I going to do? I can't go on a date. I was like, Coleen, I've got no idea. What do you do? I've never been on a date. If I see, previously, if I'd seen someone, fancied them, have sex on the first date, if it's useless, there wasn't a second date. So I thought, I need another.
Are you all right? Nearly came out your nose.
I need another partner, because I don't like living by myself. So I rang up my husband and he went, leave it with me. Leave it with me, a couple of days, I'll get back to you. And he called me up and he said, I've got just the bloke for you. And he introduced us. We went to lunch and I married him.
There's a good thing in the papers today that's just giving, you know, a couple of tips and all that sort of stuff. You know, one of them is saying, you know, maybe don't go for dinner first of all, go for a coffee, because then at least you can,
yeah,
you can leave
if they look
quickly.
really awful, you can go to the loo and not come back.
Oh, don't! I had somebody do that to me. It was really
Yeah, but you weren't
embarrassing.
boring me at the time. Tried to tell you, Andrea.
I'm a lot more interesting now.
You know, I do think a lot of people do make excuses for themselves, and you know, you say those things to yourself: who's going to want me? I've got kids, of this, of that. I've been divorced. But I do think you just have to get yourself out there, and you have to be confident, and you have to believe, because there is someone out there for everyone, and you have to believe. And I also believe, don't look. Just be open and happy and light.
Yeah.
And you know, and he'll come along.
Also as well, I mean, well, you know, these are really good tips if you're genuinely stuck. I think 9 times out of 10, one, it's when you're not looking.
Yes.
And also, even if you do all the wrong things, if it's the right person, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It really doesn't
Exactly.
I think my happiness course is probably quite a good place to meet people.
You think what?
You know, I went on the happiness course last week.
I thought there was something different about
Can you tell?
Yeah.
I have smiled more since.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
It's true.
Seriously, I was close to suing them when you first came back.
It worked. No, there's lots of places you can meet people. You just got to put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Which I think I'm really bad at.
Yeah.